Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video where we're going to be making chicken shawarma. Shawarma is a food which is originated from Turkey. Mainly it used to be made from lamb or any red meat, but now we made with chicken as well. So that's what we're going to do today. So for that I've taken about 750 grams of chicken and I'm going to make small fillets out of those breasts. And once we've done that, we will move to the next step of marination. So in the same way, as you can see, very fine cuts and make the fillets like that, as you can see them. And I'm going to make this video faster over here so that it takes less time. We all know how to cut chicken, so I'm not here to show you how to cut the chicken. So we're going to do that in the same way for all the chicken. And you will see later on in the video I have done an experiment as well with this shawarma, which you will know going forward of this video. So for the marination, as you can see, I've added yogurt, some garlic, turmeric, cayenne pepper. Now that gives a very hearty taste in it, and which we are trying to get. And then chicken masala, half a teaspoon of cardamom, some nutmeg powder, salt and pepper, of course salt to your taste, but make sure it's enough to season that. And once that's done, you're going to add some lemon juice. As you've seen that, we have done that already, and some olive oil. Now give it a good mix. Now once your marination is ready, we are going to put the chicken in and coat them very well so that all the chicken have got a really nice coating. So that's why we have taken one chicken at a time, coat them and add another chicken, and that's how we are going to do all of them. So once that's done, as I was saying, we're going to move to the next step, which is kind of a surprise and different. You have probably never seen a shawarma like that before. That's a twist of it, to be honest. So, and I quite enjoyed it. It's up to you if you want to try it in this way, or if you don't want to, then don't include the step which we're going to go for next. Now as you can see, we have got charcoal, and we're going to fire it up and add some ghee for the tunger. Now if you have seen my other video of chicken roll or paneer roll, you will know already that I have used that. And you probably know from here I like quite a smoky taste in the food, so that's why I tried it on shawarma and it was quite enjoyable actually. So that's done, and once that's done, we are after 30 minutes we will throw it away, and then we will give this mixture a very good mix, and then we will leave it to marinate for about 4 to 6 hours. I would recommend leave it at least for 4 hours. It does the magic, so just leave it for 4 hours at least, folks. Take your time, give some time for that, and you will get the better result. So we're going to leave that to marinate now. Once that marination is done, we need to construct the shawarma. So for that you need skewers, or this metal skewers, as I had them, so I use them. Bamboo skewers will do as well, but make sure you soak them well for 30 minutes before so that it doesn't burn it. And make sure, so we're going to put those skewers from the flat end of the onion. Now let me tell you guys, this balancing was not a very good way I have done it. It should have be better balanced, but what I found out after that is it gave me a better result in that way, because you will see later in the video the whole tower have dropped because it wasn't balanced well. So if you want to balance it well, put 3 onions so you have got a very good base of it, and then make the tower rather than on only one onion, because one onion doesn't give you that very good base, or if you can balance it, pretty good. So what we're going to do, we're going to spike in all the chickens in that tower. Make a nice tower, and once that's done, I have already put the oven on heating in 200 degrees centigrade, and it will take about 30 to 40 minutes of time, but please make sure your chicken is cooked all the way through in. If you need to use a thermometer, please do that. So that's it, ready, and we are going to spike in another onion from the top so that it drips in that onion's juice and it gives a nice texture from the outside. Before we put it in the oven, we have to go for another step, which is we're going to brush some oil all around it so that it becomes moist all the time and it gives that nice burnt texture from outside as well. And once that's done, we will put that in the oven. So I have applied some oil in the base, around the base as well, because when the juice comes down, if you don't have oil, it will burn straight away and it will get all black and give a burnt flavor or a burnt smell, which you don't want it. So make sure you press some oil as well around. So that's now very nice and ready to go in. Now it's going in the bottom shelf because of my oven shape. Now as you can see, it dropped. So what I did, I turned around every 10 minutes and I cooked it. In the meantime, we're going to get the bread or the wrap ready. So for that, as you can see, we need flour. I use semolina, as a experiment again. It came out it's pretty well, so you can try that. If you want to put it aside, that's optional actually, so you can do that as well. So yeah, added baking powder, baking soda, yogurt, salt, sugar, oil, just all regular things what you need, and added a tiny bit of warm water, about 125 ml. When we did that, we measured it. So but make sure you do it as required. Don't just pour it 125 ml and it's gonna go all soggy and it's not gonna come to the proper dough. So add a little bit at a time and make the dough. It should be a very soft dough, and then you need to leave it to rest. So the dough making is in a process, so give it a very good mix, all the bits, so that the yogurt mixes with the flour very well. So once that's all mixed up, we're going to add a bit of water now and keep kneading the dough. Don't knead it too well, it's just mix it. We want a very soft dough. Yogurt gives that soft texture as well again, and also it's going to help it to rise a little bit as well. As you know, we have used baking powder and baking soda. That's pretty much done. Now we're going to cover it with a damp cloth and rest it for about an hour, I would say. That's it, done. And now we're going to make the bread. Once we finish with the bread, our shawarma is almost getting ready, and we are going to cut that and slice that, I should rather say, not cut that, with a serrated knife. So for the wrap, now we are going to roll it out. Decent, big enough. It depends again, if you want to make a smaller size, take a smaller dough. I would say for these ones, I made a bigger ones. So for that, I have used about 60 to 70 gram weighing of a dough. So that's pretty much rolled out. Add to, I would say, medium heat, and cook it, and you will see the texture what we are trying to achieve. So once that's done, we are going to, as I said, we are going to curve the chicken, and that's it. That's the texture what we're looking for. So that's pretty much ready, and once that's ready, we'll move to the next step of slicing the chicken. Okay, now that's our chicken ready. Now as you can see, a little bit of burnt texture, a bit more burnt texture actually, which we didn't wanted on one side, because when it dropped inside, didn't notice that straight away, otherwise I would have started turning it around. If it drops again, in your case, make sure you keep turning it around every 8 to 10 minutes. It gives a very even cooking in that way. So that's it, and as you can see, we are now slicing the chicken. It looks lovely. Once slicing of the chicken is all done, we are going to assemble that. Now that's it. Now that's the garlic sauce. I would be honest, I actually used aioli instead of the traditional garlic sauce, because I prefer aioli, but you're most welcome to use the garlic sauce, the traditional one, which you make it with lots of olive oil and one egg yolk. If you want the recipe, please drop a comment and I will give you the recipe for that as well. Now apply some aioli. I have applied some aioli, and then the chicken, I'm going to put some lovely salad on top, and once that's done, I'm going to wrap it up and enjoy. So that's pretty much it, folks. So hope you're going to enjoy this video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Of course, if you have got any suggestions or anything you would like to see in our next upcoming videos, please do request that as well in the comment section, and I will try to make that as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.